The saddest look you'll ever see on a young chemist's face is when they're first learning the electron configuration. Oh my goodness, we're going to take some time and go over this important part of chemistry that most people dread. And you're going to find out it's not too bad. I myself am a table counter. I don't use that weird little table that you line up the orbitals and things. I just do it from the table, and I'll show you how to do that here in a second. So first of all, we need to see a table. Now, on this practice paper here, we wanted you to do zinc. Of course, I'm not going to do zinc because I want you to do zinc. So we're going to go ahead and look at my table, and I'll pick out an element, and we'll see what happens. Oh my goodness, I still have my Bohr models on here. Let me do some erasing. Oh, just dropped my Apple Pencil, but I caught it in my lap, so we're all right there. Just don't tell my wife. All right, so here we go. We're going to get this mess cleaned up. Now, before we can count the table, we need to know the parts of the table. I'm talking about the specific orbital blocks. And so I'm going to start off with a nice little red color. And remember, we did this in class. But right here's our S block. Right, these two columns, this is our S block. This isn't going to be super pretty because I'm trying to go fast. Don't forget He. Helium's in our S block. So don't forget that, okay? Then we're going to go to our P's. All right, and I'll do our P's in green, and here's our P's. Right, and the P's go all the way over here. Oh, not He though, but everything below it. Right, okay. And then let's do our D's. They look like they're in yellow already, so I'm going to go ahead and do yellow. And finally our F's. And we haven't used purple, so let's do these in purple down here. Okay, now, so these are my blocks. Again, S. Let's do that in black so it shows up. Let's increase the font. I guess it's S, P, D. These are lowercase letters, if you're wondering, and F. I know my P's and my S look like they could be either one. All right, so we're just going to count these off. Now, let's see here. What do you want to do? Let's do salt. That's too easy. Let's do iodine. Okay, so let's pick a color you'll be able to see. Bright red will work. Iodine's right here. See it? Okay, now we just have to make our way over there by counting. We're going to start counting in the very beginning. Remember, we have our shells here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we have 7 shells there. We have our SPs and our Ds. Now, remember, we said this last time. The Ds are down a row. So this is the 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D, right? And then our Fs are down 2 rows. So now, remember the F fits right in here. You can see it's kind of weird, but it fits right in this space. Remember we had the reason why it was down there, so it fits on a piece of paper, right? So it's down there, and it's down 2 rows. Instead of being in the 6th, this is the 4F. Instead of being in the 7th, this is the 5F. So remember that. Okay, I'm not going to get into the Fs, though. Let's not do that. All right, so let's do, what did we say? Iodine. All right, so we're doing iodine. Now, I'm going to go and do it the long way the first time, and then I'll show you the shortcut. All right, so look at our S here. What color do you want to color this in? How about gray? Because that doesn't seem to... So S. So 1 S, right, and 2 spots. Okay, now we have 2 S. See how easy this is? Now we have, and you count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that would be 2P6. We're still in the second row, and there's 6 of those P's. Now we're to the third row. We're following an order, right? 3, oops, I didn't put my 2 up there. 3S, and there's 2 of them. And then we're to the P's again. Now that's 3P. 3P. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And now I'm to the 4s. 4S2. Now I'm to the 3Ds. It's 3D, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3D10. And now I'm to the 4s again because the P's are regular. Remember? The P's are normal. There's no 1P. That's my little potty joke there. There's no 1P, but there's a 2P, 3P, 4P, and there's 6. I'm going to put it down below. 4P, 6. All right, and now oops, I was in the wrong, right there, didn't highlight them. Now 5S2. I could go all day on these, so people always say that my 5s look like S's and my S's look like 5s. So 5S2. And then we're back to the D's, and that was, of course, 4D10. And then I'm on my final stretch here, and this is the 5P, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, electron configuration. Just follow the table. It just goes right in that order. If you do have to go into the F's, when you get to this section right here, remember it goes down here. So after the 6 S's, you go to the 4 F's and then to the 5 D's. Right? After the 7 S's, you go to the 5 F's and then the 6 D's. All right? So you just follow that in order. Just remember the F fits in that spot there. Okay, now you want to do shortcut? Shortcut method. Let's go with a happy orange color because this is a shortcut. You only go in the last row, right? You want to go in this column right here. So this is the eyes, right? Right, that's what we're drawing right there, right? So the eyes have it today. So we're just going to go back whoop, and start here. So we start at 5S2. And it's going to be the same as I just did, right? 4D10, and then 5P, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, but we want to show we're not just starting out in the middle of nowhere. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to say, oh my gosh, everybody knows the electron configuration of the noble gases, duh, right? So you write that noble gas, the previous noble gas, Kr. You put it in these brackets like that, and that's like saying to everybody, duh, it has the electron configuration like everything else up to this point, and then we went from there. And that's the shortcut. And you know what? As a teacher, I'd much rather grade the shortcut. Okay, just saying. Hey, that's electron configuration in a nutshell. Thank you.